In this video, I'm just going to show you how to create an action, which is just a way to automate a function in Photoshop. And we're going to take that action and turn it into something called a droplet, which we can just have on our home screen and drop a folder of images into. And then that folder of images will have that action, that automated function applied to it. So here I have the original folder of images, and you can see these are all raw files. Now I've already gone in and I've done my tonal and color corrections on these files. I've also cropped them and I've sharpened them, all in the Adobe Camera Raw window. From there, I output my files. I saved them as JPEGs in this folder here called WilliamsD_Insta_Sequence. And these are all saved to 1064 pixels on the long side. But they're not square, and Instagram wants a square, so I'm basically just going to lay them on a square canvas that's 1080 pixels wide. So let me just show you how I'm going to do this. The first thing I need to do is open just one image in Photoshop, and this is just to record my action. So we'll bring that into Photoshop, and I'm just going to save this as a copy. So Shift Command S does File Save As. I will just go here and we'll just type in copy and click Save. Okay, so I'm just working from a copy. Now before I record my action, I'm actually going to go ahead and change a preference setting in Photoshop, and it's a good idea that you do this as well. A few years ago, Photoshop made a change to the home screen, and basically if we close our image, it goes to the home screen and we won't actually be able to stop recording our action. So we have to disable the home screen first. So Photoshop, Preferences, General, and under that pop-up window, you just want to go in and uncheck that box that says Auto Show the Home Screen. When that's done, you can click OK, and now we're ready to record our action. So I'll bring up my Action tab here, and I'll just click the three little slashes here to get up my options, and I just want to start New Action. In the New Action dialog box, we'll give it a name. And I'm going to call this one Insta Square Canvas. It's being saved in the default actions, which is just the folder of all the default actions here. And that's all I need to do. So I click record. And once I do that, what you notice is you get a little red circle here to indicate that you are now recording an action. So any changes you do to this image are going to be recorded in this action or automated function. So I'm going to change the canvas size. So I'm going to go Image, Canvas Size, and I'm just going to change it to 1080 pixels for both the height and the width. You have the option here now of changing the background canvas color, and you can use any color. I'm going to use white because I think it just looks cleanest. Black also works as well, especially with black and white photos, but I find Instagram background is white, so the images kind of look good on a white canvas. Click OK, and boom, just like that, you see I've now added this white canvas, or I've basically laid my image on a pure white canvas. I'm going to save with a Command S. I'm going to do Command W to close my image, and that's it. Now I'm going to stop recording with the stop recording button right here. That's great. So now I want to use this action to create a droplet. And I'll just go ahead and search droplet in my help tool, and you can see it's under File, Automate, Create Droplet. File, Automate, Create Droplet. And here I get the droplet window. And yes, I'm going to save this droplet to my desktop. I have to choose the action, and the action I'm choosing is the Insta Square Canvas. Let's give it another name. Insta Square Canvas is going to be the name of my droplet. Save to my desktop. Click Save. Click OK. And now, if I just minimize my Photoshop, what you'll see is I have this little droplet icon on my desktop. So the last step here is to simply discard this copy image that I used to create that action and droplet, because I don't need two of those. So I'm just going to trash that one. And just to be safe, I think I'll copy this folder of images in case something goes wrong. And now I just take that folder and drop it in the droplet. So now if I just go back to that folder of images, and I'll just open those in Photo Mechanic, and what you'll see is Photoshop has very quickly gone in and added the canvas to all of my images. And we're done. So this folder of images is now ready to be uploaded to Instagram.